Welcome back to my Chanel car crazy. Imagine a world where silence speaks louder than sound, where luxury is not measured in speed, but in presence, and where every journey feels like a private ceremony. This is not just a car. This is a statement of power, elegance, and legacy. Born from nearly a century of perfection, crafted by human hands, and designed for those who never follow trends, only standards. Today, we step inside one of the most exclusive automobiles ever created. The Rolls-Royce Phantom Extended. Welcome to the ultimate definition of luxury. When people talk about the absolute peak of automotive luxury, one name rises above all others, not because of speed, not because of technology alone, but because of presence, heritage, and unmatched craftsmanship. That name is Rolls-Royce Phantom. And when that legendary car is stretched, refined, and elevated even further, it becomes the Rolls-Royce Phantom Extended, a vehicle that doesn't just transport passengers, but defines what modern luxury truly means. The story of the Phantom name begins nearly a century ago. The very first Rolls-Royce Phantom was introduced in 1925 as the successor to the iconic Silver Ghost. From the very beginning, the Phantom was designed not for the masses, but for royalty, heads of state, industrialists, and those who demanded the finest things life could offer. Over generations, the Phantom became a symbol of power, dignity, and success. It wasn't about trends or fashion, it was about timeless perfection. Fast forward to the modern era. After BMW acquired Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, the Phantom was reborn in 2003 as the first model developed entirely under BMW ownership. This marked a new chapter, blending classic British craftsmanship with modern engineering. The current Rolls-Royce Phantom Extended is based on the 8th generation Phantom, which was officially unveiled in 2017. This generation introduced an all-new aluminum architecture known as the architecture of luxury, designed exclusively for Rolls-Royce vehicles and never shared with any other brand. The Phantom Extended, also known as the Phantom Extended Wheelbase, was created for those who prefer to be driven rather than drive themselves. Compared to the standard Phantom, it features an extended wheelbase that adds approximately 220 mm of extra length, all of which is dedicated entirely to rear passenger comfort. From the outside, the extension is subtle and elegant, maintaining perfect proportions while offering limousine-level space inside. Approaching the Phantom Extended is an experience in itself. The massive Pantheon grille stands tall and commanding, finished in polished stainless steel and crowned by the Spirit of Ecstasy. This iconic hood ornament can be customized in different materials, including silver or gold, and it even retracts automatically for security. The laser headlights, which are among the most powerful in the automotive world, illuminate the road up to 600 meters ahead, while maintaining a clean and elegant design. The body of the Phantom Extended is sculpted rather than stamped. Each aluminum panel is hand-finished to perfection. Rolls-Royce uses layers of paint that are applied over several days, followed by hours of hand polishing. Customers can choose from over 44,000 exterior colors, or commission a completely bespoke shade created exclusively for them. Some owners even match the paint to a favorite gemstone, yacht, or private jet. Opening the famous rear-hinged coach doors reveals a cabin that feels more like a private lounge than a car interior. These doors can be closed at the touch of a button, allowing passengers to remain completely relaxed. Inside, silence becomes the defining feature. Rolls-Royce engineers famously added extra weight to the Phantom to make it quieter, using over 130 kilograms of sound-deadening materials. Double-glazed glass, insulated tires, and a perfectly balanced chassis all contribute to what many describe as the quietest car in the world. The Phantom Extended's interior is entirely handcrafted. Leather from specially selected hides is cut and stitched by artisans who ensure that no imperfections appear within the cabin. The wood veneers are book-matched, meaning both sides of the dashboard and doors mirror each other perfectly. Customers can choose from rare open-pore woods, piano black finishes, or even commission unique materials never used before. One of the most breathtaking features inside the Phantom Extended is the Starlight headliner. This ceiling is embedded with hundreds or even thousands of tiny fiber optic lights, each placed by hand. Owners can recreate the night sky of a specific date and location, such as a wedding anniversary or birth date. In the extended version, rear passengers enjoy an even more immersive view, making nighttime journeys feel magical. The rear seating area is where the Phantom Extended truly separates itself from any other luxury sedan. The extra legroom allows passengers to stretch out completely, while optional reclining Serenity seats provide massage, heating, cooling, and adjustable footrests. Fold-out picnic tables emerge silently from the seat backs, finished in the same veneer as the dashboard. A refrigerated compartment can store champagne, complete with Rolls-Royce branded crystal glasses. Hidden behind the dashboard is another masterpiece known as the gallery. Instead of a traditional infotainment layout, Rolls-Royce created a glass-covered display area where owners can showcase commissioned artwork, sculptures, or bespoke designs. This transforms the car into a moving art gallery, making each Phantom Extended truly one of one. Despite its size and focus on comfort, the Phantom Extended is powered by a mighty engine. Under the hood lies a 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine, producing around 563 horsepower and immense torque delivered effortlessly. Rolls-Royce does not emphasize performance figures, but the Phantom Extended can glide from 0 to 100 km per hour in just over 5 seconds. More importantly, acceleration is smooth and silent, with what Rolls-Royce calls waftability, the sensation of floating over the road. The suspension system uses a combination of air springs, adaptive dampers, and a forward-facing camera that scans the road ahead. This system, known as the flag bearer, prepares the suspension in advance for bumps or imperfections, ensuring an unbelievably smooth ride. Even at highway speeds, the Phantom Extended feels calm, composed, and completely isolated from the outside world. Technology in the Phantom Extended is present, but never intrusive. A digital instrument cluster is styled to resemble classic Rolls-Royce gauges. The infotainment system is controlled via a rotary controller, keeping the cabin free of fingerprints and distractions. Rear passengers have their own entertainment screens, wireless headphones, and connectivity options, all seamlessly integrated. Safety is handled with the same attention to detail. The Phantom Extended includes advanced driver assistance systems such as adaptive cruise control, night vision, lane assistance, and a surround view camera system. However, these features work quietly in the background, preserving the serene driving experience. Now let us talk about price, because owning a Rolls-Royce Phantom Extended is not about affordability, but exclusivity. The base price of a Rolls-Royce Phantom starts at around $460,000, while the Phantom Extended begins at approximately $530,000 before customization. However, very few Phantom Extended models are delivered at base price. With bespoke options, custom interiors, unique paints, and commissioned artwork, it's common for final prices to exceed $650,000 to $800,000, and some examples have crossed the $1 million mark. What makes this price justifiable to its buyers is not just the car itself, but the experience. Rolls-Royce offers a level of personalization unmatched by any other manufacturer. Clients work directly with designers to bring their vision to life, whether that means embroidered family crests, custom monograms, or materials sourced from around the world. The Rolls-Royce Phantom Extended is not designed to chase trends or compete on numbers. It exists in a category of its own. It represents success achieved, not success pursued. It is chosen by people who value craftsmanship over speed, silence over noise, and legacy over hype. In a world moving rapidly toward electrification and automation, the Phantom Extended remains a celebration of human touch. Every stitch, every surface, every detail tells a story of patience, precision, and pride. This is not just transportation, it is a statement of identity. When you step out of a Rolls-Royce Phantom Extended, you don't just arrive at your destination. You arrive with presence. And that, more than horsepower or technology, is what makes this car truly priceless. In a world that moves faster every day, true luxury chooses to slow down. It chooses silence over noise, craftsmanship over shortcuts, and legacy over trends. The Rolls-Royce Phantom Extended is not built to impress everyone. It is built for those who understand what perfection feels like. Because this is more than a car. It is a reward for success achieved, a symbol of timeless excellence, and a reminder that when you arrive in a Phantom, you don't just reach your destination. You arrive with presence. Thank you for watching. And welcome to the world where luxury has no limits. Don't forget like and subscribe.